I will start the YouTube recording as well for this, and this will officially be CLG FC. I believe this is going to be episode 48 now. Um, and I am correct, I believe that it is going to be episode 48 for the YouTube. So cold is usually my default, but some pies reheat well. Yeah, this was Pizza Hut pizza, so it was a real thick pizza. So it's like cold is probably best for this, but good choice with cold pizza. Yeah, cold was probably the way to go. Um, but you're right about the pies. Now, when you reheat it, and I'm assuming you already know, but I usually do 350 for 10 minutes. Usually, whether it's a toaster oven or a conventional oven, but 350 for 10 minutes usually does the trick for me. And then it's just hot enough and it's just crispy enough, but it's not like burnt or overdone. It's very good. New York style pizza, that's the way to go. Um, but we are going to be getting into our next two matches, obviously, right? Prestwich and Hillgate. We're obviously going to go past that. We're going to be streaming Football Manager probably for the next better part of 7 to 8 hours. Um, so we are here a while on Football Manager. We'll get through a lot of games. One thing to note, processing is going to take a while. We have a 393,000 player database right now. So processing will be quite some time, I will say. It's usually not too terrible. It's usually about 30 minutes for a week. So I'll probably get to the Prestwich Marauders game in about a half hour's time. If we get through the regular season, which I actually don't think we will tonight, or today, but if we do get through the regular season, um, we are doing a 2026 World Cup watch party. We do a watch party of a summer tournament every offseason in FM. 2024 offseason was the Euros. France beat Spain in that final. 2025 was the Gold Cup. The U.S. beat Canada in that final, and the 2026 will be the World Cup. Social feed: West Ham unfortunately lose to City. West Ham now dropped to 8th. They were 3rd just about 4 matches ago, and that's really the only other one. So weekly staff meeting. We're going to start Brat on goalkeeper distribution. Apparently, we're going to stop a lot of individual training. I'm not going to offer anybody a professional contract because I am very much running up on the edge of the wage budget. In fact, I told 2 players that they are better off finding positions elsewhere, and they said they're not leaving the club. And it's going to get to a point where if we need to, because obviously we don't have a ton of room left in our wage budget, we'll just release them. So, hey, Brazilian Fury, what's up? Hello, Brazilian Fury, what's good? Good to see you, man. Good early afternoon to you. So, um, now that's the other thing. Yes, we have a wage budget, even though we're in level 18. We've had to finagle the finances to ensure that the community members that are a part of the club, which is the entire point of the save, stay with the club. And so to do so, we've had to basically pay them wages. So that's where we're at with the save. Likewise, appreciated. Time zones and all are crazy, but hope it's been a solid stream. It's been very good. We've raised $65 through 2 very gracious donations: Sarah, Ellen, and Vulcan 280. So we are over 20%. I believe that's 23% towards our goal of $250 for the National MS Society. So that's what today's stream benefits. And yeah, we've got a lot more on stock. Obviously, we still got 11 and a half hours to go. But let's keep moving on. So it's been a good stream. Played a little old school F1 2012. I'm using F1 2012 to train myself on how to race without assists. and it's been going well. I'm in the final season of the career mode there, actually, and I just finished race 3, which was Shanghai, and so another 17 races, and that the career mode in 2012 is finished, and I have 2013 installed, ready to go for whenever I do finish 2012, which I look forward to. Then we obviously have F1 24 installed as well. We'll be playing that at the very tail end of tonight's stream, probably for the last 3 to 4 hours, I want to say. Um, it's going to be interesting because they patched the handling, and it's done two things. It means all the setups that I had that felt fine are now completely out of whack. So I need almost a brand new setup. And then the other thing that's done is that they fucked up the force feedback again. So game releases, force feedback is non-existent. There's no force feedback in the wheel. You're just going like no resistance. They patch it, and the force feedback's like rumbling in a straight line, like it's awful. They patch it again. Force feedback's great. It works flawlessly. Then they patch the handling, and it resets the force feedback to being non-existent again. So I played it last night on the F2 cars, off stream obviously, and the handling was it was just terrible because you couldn't really feel your way into the turn because the wheel just wanted to go straight 90 degrees because there's no force feedback. So this is another scouting update provided by our scout. We have got 4 days, about to tick over to 3 days to go already to the Prestwich Marauders game. We'll do Leagues in Focus if we get there, obviously. So we just beat our rivals, Earlham Steel Rangers Reserves, 4-3. We were 3-1 down inside 30 minutes, and we came back on an 84th minute goal from Snicky, who completed their hat trick and won 4-3. So we are still unbeaten in the league. We have 8 wins and a draw to start the season, or at least through the first half of the season. So we're doing well. We are top by 5 points over Hillgate, who we have to play after this match. So Earlham Steel were 3rd, Prestwich are 4th, Hillgate are 2nd. We had to play all 3 of them back to back to back. So Prestwich Marauders struggling. They were promotion candidates last season. They led the league 16 games in, or I think 15 games in to the season, before fumbling it away and falling from 1st out of the playoff, out of the promotion spots into 3rd, and now they were stuck in this division another year. Manchester Saints Athletics went up. Another club, I can't remember who, went up. Prestwich Marauders had to settle for another season here in the Lancashire and Cheshire Amateur League Division A. Now they're promotion candidates again, and they're struggling. They've been inconsistent. They've been all over the table. They've been all over in terms of the results. And Hillgate and Earlham Steel Rangers Reserves have been the 2 teams that have remained above them. So Esco with $5. Thank you very much, Esco. I appreciate you, brother. How are you doing? So great to see you. Yes, sir. Get the 07s, all the 07s. I thought I had a one from Ange. Yeah, I do. There we go. An animated one from Ange. There you go. So, but I appreciate you donating. So that brings us 24% of the goal. I couldn't be happier. Could not be happier. So thank you so much. Anytime. Yeah, good. It's great to see you, by the way, kicking about. So I hope you've been well, because I know it's been a while since we've actually talked. So I hope life's treating you well. We're just going to continue on. Nothing to see here. So Tyler Harrison's okay. It's 1 to 2 days. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Tyler Harrison will be fine for the fixture against Prestwich. We have quite a few of these strains and soreness that comes and goes for 2 days. That's not a big deal. Milltown Reserves trying to climb above relegation. They're 4 points adrift, by the way. They got Earlham Steel Rangers Reserves who we just beat. They're going to try and bounce back. We'll see how we do, or we'll see how they do, I should say. But we should be taking over to 2 days to go till our fixture. So we should be in there. I forgot to let the CLG Discord know that I'm actually on to CLG FC now. So there we go. Had to change a shirt as well. I'll probably change again once we move over to uh, F124 at the end of the night. Earlham Steel beat Milltown. You can see here. They actually left it kind of late. Leggett, the 77th minute, and then Circessos in the 84th, and then Leggett again from the spot in the 94th. Milltown never really fancied here. They're in deep trouble, man. They're 4 points adrift with 2 games in pocket. That's not good. Trafford have yet to win a game. Granted, they've gone a whole half a season without winning a game. Yes, but they still have the 2 games in hand. So, not that Trafford can get themselves out of relegation with those 2 games. They are 7 adrift, but still, you got to figure with 2 games in pocket, 4 points adrift. That's pretty worrying if you're Milltown reserves. So 2 of the reserve sides in danger. There is only 1 other reserve side in the league. That's Earlham Steel Rangers reserves, who have come up with us twice. They were there in Division C. We won the league off them in the penultimate game of the season by beating them directly to go 4 clear with 1 to play. After we trailed them for like 3 or 4 games towards the end part of that season. Second, then they came up to us. They came up with us to Division B. We ran away with that division. Absolutely ran away with it. We won the league with like 3 or 4 games to spare, but Earlham stayed the course and they came up with us again. They're in Division A. They're playing us freaking tough. They just played us freaking tough 4-3. They're a really, really good team for this division, and they're trying to see if they can close that gap on Hillgate and come up with us a 3rd straight time, which would be pretty crazy. I've never seen a save where that happens, where a team that where 2 teams basically win back-to-back-to-back promotions 3 consecutive seasons. Obviously, I've seen saves and seasons where clubs just win 3 or 4 promotions just in a row and they go directly up. But I've never seen anything like where both teams can't just go up the divisions together. I'm going to go on to the alternative UT 2K4 play mix. So this is going to be a little bit odd play mix, but I missed the game so much. I'm going to play some of the extended soundtrack from it. Oh no, Kone-kun's only out a day. That's fine. It's no big deal. So we'll miss training on the Friday, but we're ready for the match against Prestwich Marauders. We are going to have 1 day to go now. 1 day until the fixture. It's going to be wet. It's England. I don't know what it is about our home ground on the coast, but apparently it rains a lot. So is that a surprise to anybody, given it's England? Not really. Speaking of that, though, because I don't think we've actually talked about it a lot, as I have an itch on the bridge of my nose. But where are we based? We're based in a small town, a really small town in England called LythamSt.Anne. So obviously this is a custom save. It's a custom team. We replaced Stafford Argyle, who were at the bottom of the pyramid. And in this database, we replaced them with CounterLogic FC, and we had to pick where we were based out of. Well, since this is the Lancashire Cheshire Amateur League, we need to be based out of either Lancashire or Cheshire, and those areas, Cheshire specifically, is just north of the Manchester area. So I had to dig around and decided that LythamSt.Anne's will be the home of our club. Very gorgeous place in Britain, by the way. Absolutely phenomenal place. Beautiful sunny coastline on the west edge of England. So that's where we picked our home, and that's where the club is based out of. Being as it's on the coast is probably why we get so much damn rain during all the home games. But I guess you gotta you take your good with the bad, right? but that's where we're at, and where the club is based out of. So I recall a streamer who started in the 7th year in England and got promoted 5 times in 10 years. And with the first 4 promotions, they went up with the same club. Yeah, we're at risk of doing that if Earlham can take second place. It's kind of nuts. Like, that's just very nuts, you know? Okay, we have a fixture clash with the Macclesfield under 18s. Uh, everybody's pretty. It's going to be a full strength squad for us. So I think the first unused Tyler Harrison, ongoing. Yeah, everybody's ongoing. So I think that's fine. We'll see how the under 18s do as well. I've never seen anything like that before, where you constantly come up with the same club. I guess is the point. Like that's crazy. So you kind of start rooting. Like if that was me, I'd kind of start rooting for that club. Not while we were coming up with them, but like maybe if it was something where they finally missed a promotion and we went up without them, I'd kind of be like looking back and like, come on, guys, you know what I mean? Like, rooting for them almost. So, um, pre-match press conference, we're gonna kick things off with Dean Higham at the Blizzard. Prestwich are lying in 4th. Do you think there's a chance Prestwich Marauders could take all the points? Uh, every team we play is quality, but we're a good team too, and I'm sure they're worried about us too. Ben Brindley, as the tangible quality so many players look for in a leader, how much does it help you in a way to set up your team? He's absolutely vital, even though he's a sub. Um, how important is the player of Jack Lemon, MD's physical traits? He's a game changer. Uh, yes, I'm the secret weapon, sure. Uh, pretty powder puff press conference. Most of them are. Um, I think that's something that FM should think about overhauling in the coming years. Is the press conferences? They're kind of they're I shouldn't say they're extremely cookie cutter. Like the press conferences are extremely cookie cutter. He crawled up to the print and then used his travel buddies as an unofficial affiliate. Nice, nice. So as a journalist, I'll offer any help that SI needs to spice the pressers up. They really do need spiced up. I feel like they've kind of dumbed down in recent years too. Like the ones I'm answering in FM10 are way harder to navigate than these guys in 24. Granted, I'm not winning a lot like I am in 24 and FM10. In FM10, I'm very much inconsistent. We're in 7th place in the league, and we're in the FA Voss 5th round, and we're in the Combined Counties Premier Cup semifinal, and we're in the Combined Counties Division 1 Cup, I think, semifinal now too. But even then, like, they're tricky to navigate. Saddleworth 3Ds versus Earlham Steel Rangers Reserves is the marquee matchup. That's a big one because that is a relegation threatened club versus a promotion chasing club. Even though even though there's a bit of a buffer between two of them. Earlham now with a game in who's Hillgate got? Did they not play this week? They play tomorrow. They got the worst team in the league. So you're looking at if you're Earlham, you're looking at this going, you got to win this game because you expect Hillgate's going to pick up 3 points tomorrow. Manchester Rovers have AFC Oldham. That's a really huge mid-table clash, by the way, because if these guys slip up, whoever wins this match can be there to really start to nip at their heels. If they draw Manchester Rovers AFC Oldham and Earlham get a result, promotion's pretty much off the table for both these teams. Prestwich have got to get a result against us to get anything out of the league. Because if Prestwich lose and Earlham win over Saddleworths, it's going to be over. Pretty much for Prestwich, because then there'll be 8 points clear or 8 points behind with 8 to play. It's tough. We are expected to win. So the board expects us. The board actually expected us to lose the last match, by the way, and we managed to win 4-3, coming from behind as well. I forgot to check the what do you call it? I guess the board's feelings, the board's reaction, if you would, to the result. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll check. What the fuck, man? I really ought to uninstall Snapchat. It's absolute trash. It gives me notifications, and I go in there and I don't have a snap. It's like an ad. It gave me a notification for an advert. Like, come on, man. Trash. It's just such an awful social media form. But it's also a good social media form because nothing is saved. You know what I mean? Like, really, chats aren't saved and whatnot. So, in that sense, it has its use. But the board is actually blank from Ed, and Eddie. Nice. Well, we so let me say this. We styled the club based on Counter Logic Gaming, right? The old gaming organization. So Hotshot GG is the only board member. He's the owner of the club. But if he doesn't act like Plank from Ed, and Eddie, I swear to God he does. Because I don't know how many times the board has just been so, like, they're just so, they're just clueless. They make no sense. They want to. We finished our first season with the most goals scored and the least number of goals conceded, and we did that by playing attacking possession football, which I like to play. And the board turns around and says, "We want you to play defensive counter-attacking football." In what world, after winning the league and being successful with a forward progressing tactic, would I just pull the rug out from underneath the team? Do you know what I mean? Like, in what world would I do that? It makes no sense to, right? Sila does well as Counter Logic under 18s score a victory. 3-1. Sila had a pen and an assist. One player of the match had a 9.5. Alsony Sila has been a pariah, man. He has been a prodigy. I mean, these are his stats as a player in level 18. Like, really, really solid stuff. Um, and if I go to career stats, he's not even the main 16 that we name, right? So we get 16 players, we get 5 subs down in this division. And you can only make 3 during a game. There's no sub windows. It's just like old school football down in this division. You get 3 subs, you can name up to 5. So Sila only comes into the side when we have an injury, basically, right? Because if I go to squad, sorry, let me go back. If I go to tactics, right, this is the main side that we have. Tomsit's been a big sub. Warner's been phenomenal. Rollins we've never had to use, basically, because of Brat. I think we've used Rollins in one game because Brat was on international duty. McKendy's been solid as a sub. And then we got a new signing, Ben Brindley, right, who's come into the side. So have we used Tyler Harrison? Yes. Have I used Kerry Evans? Yes. Have I used Sila? Yes. Those 3 are the only coming in if there's an injury, basically, right? So there's that. 7.3, he had 6 appearances, but 4 of them were off the bench, scored a goal. 9 appearances, all off the bench, scored, or 2 assists, played in the under-18s league for 24 games, and had, 13 goals and 17 assists. So he had 30 goal involvements in 24 games in the under-18s league, and then comes into the under-18s league this year and has 15 appearances and has 11 goal involvements in 15 appearances, half of which are from the bench. The dude is tearing it up, and I don't care that the report says that he is only good enough, like, that he can potentially be this standard and not any higher up, because I'll throw any amount of money at him to keep him right now. He's He's been phenomenal. He's been good. Um, Tyler Harrison's been solid. Kerry Evans has been okay. But really, Sila's been good. The only other one that I will say, as these two don't need fitness tests, that's good. That really's been great is McKendy. McKendy's been solid. We had a lot of injuries the first few seasons, so he made 13 appearances, 11 as a sub. He had 4 goal involvements. Not a lot of minutes played, to be fair. Then he had 12 appearances as a sub. He's had 3 goals. And in the under 18s league, he's come off the bench 6 times and scored. And then this year, he's played in the under 18s league 6 games, 4 sub appearances. He has 8 goals. And in the main team, he's yet to score at this level. But I mean, both of those players are only 18, so I can't complain. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's get into it, shall we? I need to stop the. This is Tropica, I believe. Yes. I need to actually load the walkout song, our goal song, our victory song, and the opposing goal song. I need to load them real quick. Okay, good. They're loading. Tropica's about to end, so we'll finish that out. I'm not making changes to the team. Let's go. Let's go. Jack's upset all of a sudden because he feels unsuited again, even though last game he felt fine. The game before that he felt unsuited. And all the games prior to that he was totally happy with his position. I don't fucking get this game. Please, SI, fix the interactions and morale. They are 100% broken right now. They have made 3 changes to the starting lineup. That's Tropica done. So let me hit pause. There we go. We'll play Valarna Dusk afterwards. There we go. I am good to go. So, dressing room time. Let's point the fingers and say, if you carry your last performance with that seemed to inspire everybody. That's good. So I'm going to click play on this, play on that, and here we go. With match 10 of the season. That terrible 2-2 draw against Stratford United Reserves, a thing of the past. We've got, that was 5 games ago. We got Prestwich Marauders now. There's the table going into the match. As voted on by Akunikun, this is our walkout song this season. Oh, it's chucking it down rain. Good Lord. So, wait, you mean to say you don't enjoy players who transferred and injured and then get jammed about playing time and they still haven't passed fitness tests? Look, it's so broken. You know, I get pissed at the morale stuff because it's like I've had Jack has played as a ball-playing defender for the better part of 45 games in his career. And he's getting upset now because he feels unsuited. You've literally played 2 whole seasons at that position. How do you feel unsuited? You know what I mean? Like that's what I don't understand. And then it's like I get pissed at play. I just get pissed at that kind of stuff, man. Like everybody has a set role, everybody plays it, and we haven't changed it. You know what I mean? We've been this is just the way we set up and play. And players get upset over that over the years, and I'm like, why? You know what I mean? I just got booked. So I got booked less than 5 minutes into the game. Let's bring it. So here's a press switch. Oh, how did he keep that in? How do you not press the ball when he goes to keep that in? That's over. So, like if some guy has to run towards the corner flag and stop the ball and run past it to stop his momentum, oh God, now Twinkle's been fucking booked. Jesus Christ, we have 2 bookings inside 15 minutes. Ref, any leniency, ref. You can't talk to them, ref. So, oh my God, Snicky's so slow to the ball. There you go, Jack. Well done, Jack. It's gotta go. Okay. So, booked in 5 minutes. Sunday Nutter, my favorite role. So, 2 players booked within 15 minutes. It's crazy. Oh my God, how Spaps kept possession of the ball there. Just punched out. Twinkle can't get through. He's got to be careful. He almost fouled that guy. Get back. Nice cutout. Let's go. Saddleworth have taken a lead versus Earlham Steel Rangers reserves. That's big. Twinkle. Good cross. Sheamus wins the header. Nope. Coleman has it. Ronald Coleman. No, it's not Ronald Coleman. Come on, boys. Free kick from Parks. Back post. Nobody there. Kundekun's going to come down with it here. Cookies. Oh, what a ball. Sheamus! Sheamus, yes! Thank God that went in. I thought that was going to hit the bar. What a header. Really good placement. First off, it's a really good cross. But that is a phenomenal header. He's on. He's way on. And there we go. 1-0. We lead. So, very nicely done from Sheamus. Now we got to, like, obviously see it out. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? And I keep forgetting to do this. Brock got called up to the under-19s, the Germany under-19s. I forgot to see how he did, if he played again. Because he got called up once for 2 fixtures, and he didn't play one, and he played the other. Then he got called up. That was a free header, Spaps. You got to score that, mate. Even Coleman wasn't ready for that. And then he got called up a second time, Brock. I think for 3 games, and I didn't see how he did. I forgot to check to see how he did. So. Oh, that's a nice little dribble. That's a beautiful little. Oh, come on, boys. That's a big challenge. Don't foul him. Whatever you do. Payne, he's got options on the left. Yeah, Brooks can take that wide. Third gate. Oh, Jack. Frack's just had enough. And I don't blame him for just getting it out of play there because it was constantly coming back in the box. So that should be Bratz. Yep. Nicely done. Kunde, Frack, Sheamus, Twinkle. That's fine. We can press him. You got an option out right here, Cookies, but he's going to take it right himself. I was going to say the overlap could come to the right. Twinkle. Oh, I think, was he not offsides? He looked offsides to me. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. I'm very happy. I will take a second, but I would have thought that he was offsides. Let's take a look at this again. So obviously this is fine. The pass to Kundekun's fine. No, he's on. He's on. There we go. 2-0. We are dynamite on set pieces, so I have no problem playing for them. Sheamus cross, that is out for a corner. Are we going in 2-0? Is that what we're doing? Frack to take the corner now. I would have thought it usually was Parks on that side coming in. Oh, it's headed away. Cookies. Cut back in. Spaps in space. What can he do? Oh, wow. Kylo Ren Moore.gif. What is this? Oh, so Davies. Wait, I had no idea it would be a link. Anytime you put dot anything, you could even put dot like random letters, like dot LBO or something, and it'll Twitch will make it a link. So it's all good. I know it's not going to link anywhere, so I learned something. Yeah. I have to make I think Snicky's off there. Yep, flag's going up on the far side. I have to be careful doing that because some streamers will nuke. Like they will have Nightbot and Nightbot will nuke links. So even if you don't mean to put a link, if you put dot something, um, it'll just make it a link and then you get nuked by Nightbot. It's like, I didn't mean it. We got to be careful to cross here. Oh my goodness me, that almost made it through the Matthews. How? I don't even know how that almost made it through. Brotch just got a booted up field, mate. I mean, finding Frack there on the right's fine. Or on the left, I mean. So, 2 minutes of added time. We are in the 45th minute. That is a nice header, Parks. That is a nice cross. What can Akunikun do? He's kind of trapped himself here. And it was never going to be. Third gate was under pressure. He had to clear it, but... Flag I would have thought would have went up anyway had Sheamus played that ball, so... The fact that press switch got it back is not surprising. Payne's got an option on the left, especially since Parks decided to tuck in a little bit further. Now Thurgate's got space. Brooks, Payne, Thurgate, and flags up on the near side. So that's half. It's 2-0. We are dominating them. 0.72 to 0.07. They've had one shot. No, I'm sorry. They've had two shots. So one of which was on target. We've had 61% possession. This is the way I like to play. Possession, football. Just constantly keep hold of the ball. I don't want to say we can find another game. We're 2-0 up. So why am I going to say we can take charge of it? We already are in charge of this match. Yes, I understand the third goal pretty much puts it to bed, but like I'd rather tell them they're doing brilliantly. So and away we go with the second half. Early subs looks like it might be me and Snicky. So just Snicky up top's been very quiet. He's not been needed, but he's just been, or they've been very quiet, I should say. They've not been needed, but they've just been very quiet. Parks is doing well. I'm booked. So as you sneak into man more from shouts, I actually try not to use shouts too much because I used to know like back in FM16 like how to use them. Period. And well, that was close. But they seem a little broken. Like if I praise the players when we're 1-0 up, the players will be confused. I'm like, why are you confused? You're leading the game. Like, you know what I mean? And so, but I noticed praise only works if you lead by 2. And encouragement does work as well. But sometimes if you're the underdog and it's level and you encourage, then they get confused as well. And I'm like, like I'm trying to encourage you guys to go on and, you know, maybe instead of rolling as an underdog, like smash and grabbing. Oh my God, Jack. Was that Jack? That might have been Parks. Oh my goodness me. Davis is coming. That is way over. Is that it took a deflection. Yeah, it's very odd how shouts work in this game now, so I try to avoid using them a lot, if that's the case. That is out for a corner. Like, they might need it now, so I'll praise the team because they're 2-0 up. But, and I don't know if you can cancel shouts. You used to be able to. I think that now I have to go into tactics and then hit cancel changes or something like that. I don't know. It's some stupid shit. So, used to be so much more easy. So, of course, my FM10 game, I'm struggling because there are no shouts. He's offsides by a country mile. There's no shouts at all. So I remember saying I remember telling somebody when I was struggling, we went 8 winless, and I'm like I don't know how to break this. And somebody was like, you need to hold a team meeting. I'm like, it's FM10, and they're like, okay, and I'm like, there are no team meetings. Like the team meetings don't exist in the version that old. So Snicky, come on. I think we're gonna make the first sub. I think. Oh, Sticky! Oh. I guess it'll have to be Ben Brindley in for me. I didn't mean to put him there. I wanted to. Oh my God, Saddlebarks with 3-0 up on Earlham. This might be the end of the Earlham Steel Rangers promotion. Oh my God, so much space. That took a deflection. Where the hell did that take a deflection from? So at least I'm subbed out, so there's no threat of the booking. Twinkle's playing well, so when a player's playing well and they're booked, usually they have the frame of mind to settle it down. That was a terrible pass. And now there's an open through ball here. Brown Payne, I think he's on. Good cutout, Frack. Nicely done. So, Ben's pissed. Ben said he probably would have stayed to bed. Would have preferred to stand up. How? Why? You're getting minutes. Do you not want minutes? You know? I think McKindy's going to come on in the 60th. I think I'm going to give McKindy on for Snicky in the 60th. Oh my God, Akonikun. That was such a terrible touch. Where is this highlight reel going? Oh, what a ball. Go on, Spaps. Go. Oh. That's great vision. That's such good vision from Snicky. You gotta turn this. You gotta turn this ball. Yeah. Oh my God, Cookies. How have you snuck? Yeah, how have you snuck through there? Oh, Snicky in the box. Over. And that might be it. Yep. McKendy's coming on. McKendy would have preferred to stay on the bench. I don't know why. Dude is getting first team playing time, which is a rarity given that we're at full strength. And he's pissed. He's upset. My last sub might be 4-1 for Saddleworth 3D. Oh my God. Parks, fuck are you doing, Parks? That should be a yellow card. He's lucky that's not a yellow card. Go on, McKendy. Go on, McKendy. Oh. What a save. Last sub might be Frack here. Frack for Warner. Because I don't really give Warner enough playing time. And I think I might want to. Frack is 1 yellow card away from suspension, so we could. I mean, we're not at a crucial part of the season here. We won our last game. Oh, I'll tell you what. But you know what? He's right, because our next game is against Hillgate. So it might be something where we should we should sub him off. So I'm out of subs, and we still got 25 minutes. We're up 2-0. That's a great ball for Sheamus over the top. One time, and that's blocked. All right. We've got Ball went everywhere but any one of our heads. So, good win, Sheamus. Kendi, that's too heavy a touch, mate. Put it way out in front of you. Invited, just showed Henderson too much of it. Oh my God, no need to step up. The line's all out of shape. Thurgate's got free roam. What's going on? And they've scored. And they have scored. It's just the step up from Brindley isn't needed. It opens up play. There's not a good enough effort to track back. Brindley's out of position. Frack's trying to come over to cover, but it's too late. It's just completely pulled out of shape. Brindley stepped forward and just got caught out of position. So you can see he just dropped 0.2 to 6.6. And that goal was entirely on him. Like that goal. If he stays in position, then he can stay in front of the ball. And the ball winds up holding up here or trying to drive at him, and then Brindley can hold his ground. Brindley can hold his ground or something. Or maybe if he tries to drive, Brindley could stay strong side of him, try to push the ball wider, something like that. You know, but it just that was not the play. Stepping forward like that was not the play with oncoming attackers. So we could use a goal. That is a terrible throw in Parks. And now you got Davis running. Oh, thank God, Brott. Thank God. The Brott wall. Very much in effect. 79th minute. They're still coming at us. So here's Toner. Fouls. Oh boy, Park. Okay, good. Much needed header to be won by Parks. We are trying to hold on for dear life here. Lomas. Header. Parks. Cookies. Oh. Okay. If we get, who in the world is that to? Come on, Akuni-kun. There you go. Nicely found. McKendy on the left, bud, on the left. It's not bad. I was going to say he was making a run into space, but when that defender pulled wide, that's a good ball. That's a really good ball. McKendy couldn't win it. Out for a corner, though. Here's Parks to take it. Oh, it's been headed. Oh, man. Nicely done, Sheamus. Good tackle. Akunigun's got to take it wide because nobody got wide with him. Now Cookie spaps. Nicely done. Sheamus back on the left. McKendy. He's not got options. Twinkle. Brindley. Somebody needed to come into space. There was a little bit of pocket where this man was here and then the defender was forward and the run was open for right behind, but nobody picked up on it. You just got to go all the way back to Brott. Get that, Sheamus. Flag? Yep, flag. I was going to say, Toner looked like he was leaning off sides there, and he definitely was. So, put the ball. Yes. What a ball. Back for Warner. Put it in, Warner. Put the cross in, Warner. Come on, boys. Tell you what, wasn't a half bad effort. Akoni-kun, our free kick specialist. McKendy. Go on, McKendy. Oh. Yo, what's up? Is it Aiden? Is that it? Aiden plays games? So, Parks with the corner. Coleman's going to punch it. How you doing, Aiden? Parks. Cookies. Have a go, Cookies. Oh, Sheamus! Yes! Well, close. Yes, good. Thanks. How are you? Okay. Is it Aiden? Is that how it is? Or am I even further away now? Yes. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm doing well. How are you? Beautiful stuff. And that is goal number 3. That should do it. That should do it. Yeah, this center defender. Very nicely done, Sheamus. Fine, just finished your stream. Nice. Benny the GOAT. Sheamus, the GOAT, who just scored the goal that puts Press Switch Marauders down. What's up, Sheamus? Played Euro Truck Simulator? Nice. I'm waiting for Pro Mods. I want to pick that up again. Euro Truck's a lot of fun. I have just over 1,000 hours in that game. But I'm waiting for Pro Mods. We'll show you at the end. We'll show you at the end of the game, Sheamus. So I think you have 2 goals actually now in this match. I'll watch the. I can show you at the end of the game. I can literally just click the time and it'll take me to the goal. So it's no issue. So Cookies, McKinney's offsides. Cookies going for it. That is saved. So, I mean, it's the 90th minute. So you're not waiting long. Let's see here. Euro Truck's a lot of fun though, Aiden. That is. I have, like I said, over 1,000 hours, and I they said, oh God, Jesus Christ, Parks. They said, fucking somebody track back. Holy shit. Nicely done, Jack. They said it's going to take a while to get Pro Mods out because of, I think McKinney's actually on sides here. Oh, go on, McKinney. Go on. Cross. Oh, tell you what. But yeah, they said it's going to take a while because of the new update to get the new edition of Pro Mods out. So I'm waiting on that, and then I'll probably pick up Euro Truck again. Give me the hat trick. I know you want it. You want it. See if you can get it. Nope, Coleman. Do you have both goals? I think you have 2. Yeah, you have one for you. Both assisted by Cookies as well. So, I don't think you're going to get it though. There's only 70 seconds left now. So, Henderson might be Jordan at how poor he's been playing this year. I don't think it's just. But I thought he was off. Yeah, flag is going up on the far side. So that is probably going to do it. And, yeah, this throw-in will be it. Right, I would say, but I need to study on my English. I'll see you later. Take care. I'll see you on another stream. Yours or mine. Good luck. That is 3-1. That is sweet, sweet victory. Let's show you the goals, Sheamus. This was your first. This was a really good header. I mean, that is just a gorgeous placement. Just gorgeous. And then this was your second. So. And then just such a good run. Such a good run to sneak in behind that guy. And just reposition and pick up the goal. So. Sweet, sweet victory again. Great goals. The first one, too, is just an unbelievable header. You win player of the match, Sheamus, on an 8.3. 2 goals, 2 key passes. Thurgett played well. Minahan, who came in, played well for them. But overall, we've played solid. There we go. Everybody's happy. Sweet, sweet victory. And that is, well, we're going to see if we have a post-match press conference. And if we do, we'll take it. And that will be wraps on episode 47. So I'm gonna have to upload a crap ton of videos. I know after this, after today, because I'm gonna need the space. I don't know. I've got this will be the fourth one that's waiting in the wings. I still have the two from the other night that I have to upload as well. Um, and I'm totally late on posting them on Twitter. I think I've posted up to episode 40 on Twitter, and I have up to 45 posted on YouTube right now. So Hillgate second. We have to see how our County Logic team beat Macclesfield under 18s. That's right. So they did well as well. So let's get the music back on. And there we go. Real quick. Just wanted to do that. And then go here, here, boom, done, boom, boom, boom. Yes, we do have a post-match press conference. Let's begin. We have. Let's begin with Zach Carson from Sky Sports News. Sheamus was outstanding. Was a standout performer. He was the best player on the pitch. Absolutely flawless. That's true. He was the best player on the pitch. Obviously, you don't like senior side conceding goals, but surely you admit that Patrick Thurgott's scoring an accurate finish in the bottom corner was sensational. What do you make of it? It was an absolute strike. No question about that. You used just 19 players so far this season, the lowest in the division. Can you explain why that figure is so low? And it typically comes with familiarity and confidence in team selection. Whilst it can only be a good thing that Parks can perform in a new position, is he really? Why do people keep asking me this? Like, Parks played on the right the first season, and then when we re-signed Frack halfway through the first season, Frack was like, Parks played on the left, and then Frax was like, I want to play on the left. So I'm like, all right, I'll switch Parks to the right. And now Parks has been there for over a whole season. Like, I don't understand why it's a new position. Like, come on. Manchester Rovers have been the feel-good story of the Lancashire Cheshire. They have been. What have you made of it? They're a real threat. I'll just say nice things about them. I don't know. I don't know why we're being asked about that in a match we didn't play them against. Shima's on form. Saddleworth stunned Earlham 4-1, by the way. So Saddleworth are now 7 points clear of the drop with 2 games in hand over Milltown. Not looking good for Milltown, who did lose versus Stockport, by the way. So Stockport in 5th. Manchester beat Oldham. Oldham are pretty much out of the promotion chase. They're 7 adrift, 2 games in pocket over Hillgate as well. And that's a big blow to Earlham because Earlham could have been on 21 points had they won this game. And yes, they would have had 2 games in pocket. Hillgate play Trafford United reserves tomorrow, sure, but still would have been up there applying pressure on their opponent. And that is not the case. I need to save, and I didn't save. So when this is done processing, I need to save the game, and I will save the game. For those on YouTube, that is going to do it, though. CLG FC episode 47 in the books. We'll see you for episode 48 shortly. Till then, thanks for watching.